What's up guys, Godlove here again. Please just see these pictures which I'm going to share with you, and it's going to make sense in a minute, I promise. You can see here I have 2015, right? And this was exactly me in 2015, right? This was 2015 and this was exactly me in 2015. That is when I was just starting in Forex trading. If you can see, if this represents someone climbing a mountain, I'll explain it in a minute. Then in 2019, you can see in 2019 where we've reached the peak of the mountain or the climax of the mountain, you can see this is me in 2019 when I arrived the top of that same mountain, all right? Good, this is me in 2019. Now, fast forward, 2022 where we are, where we are today, this is me in 2022. And what I've just explained using these pictures is what they call the mountain of success in Forex, all right? The mountain of success in Forex. What does it stand for? And what is the cycle where any other Forex trader will go through? Whether you like it or not, whether you're just starting yesterday or you've been practicing for 3 years, you will go through this cycle knowingly or unknowingly, all right? You will go through this cycle. Let's just talk about the mountain. What is the mountain of success in Forex trading, if I can even begin? You know, if you actually take something like a soccer ball, right? I think I have my soccer ball somewhere here. Good. So if you actually take something like a soccer ball, I have this one is always in my office. So if you have this ball and you stand somewhere here, all this represent a mountain, right? And you start somewhere here. This was my 2015. And you start somewhere here. Your main goal is just to push this soccer ball, all right? Your main goal is to push this soccer ball up to this particular area. This is a mountain. All of this is a mountain. As soon as this soccer ball gets to this point of the mountain, you don't need energy again for the ball to roll down. It becomes a roller coaster. Does it make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? So the main energy, the greater portion of the work which you're going to put in will be to push this soccer ball, or to push this stone, or to push this Forex, or to push your skills to this particular level. As soon as you get to this particular level, you don't need any other thing again. You don't need any other energy again. It becomes a roller coaster, and the ball is going to go down to where you want it to go. That is the same thing in Forex trading, and that is what I call the mountain of success. These are all my concepts. All right, these are all my concepts that I have been able to establish within my 7 years of Forex trading, something which is very peculiar to me, something that I went through unknowingly, and I want to be able to make you aware of it. All right, good. So after explaining that particular example, let's start with 2015. 2015, this is when I heard of Forex trading. This is when, let me undo this so that we don't cancel anything. This is when I heard of Forex trading. This is when I started practicing Forex trading. You can see in 2015, it took me 3 years. 3 years. It took me 3 years. All right, it took me 3 years to be profitable in Forex trading. And from 2015, from here to here, within that 3 years, this is when I was burning the candles. This is when I was blowing the accounts. This is when I even thought at the point in time of giving up. This is when I needed the motivation and everything within this quadrant to move from here to here, to reach what? The climax or the peak, to reach the peak of the mountain. The peak of the mountain. That was my main goal. Your main goal when you are just starting in Forex trading is to reach the peak of the mountain. And trust me, you're going to reach there. I don't know how long it's going to take. For me, it took me 3 years. But I don't know if for you it's going to take a year, it's going to take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or even 5 years. But even if it has to take 5 or 6 years, trust me, guys, it's going to worth it at the end of the day. I know what I'm saying. You guys have seen it. You guys can take me as proof. It's gonna be all worth it at the end of the day. So this particular quadrant which I just established, from here to here, this is where you burning all the candles, you putting in everything you have at your disposal to get to this point of the mountain. Once you get to the apex or the climax or the peak of the mountain, the story, your own story is already written. You are done. All right, good. Now let's talk about how can I help you. Right? How can I help you to be able to get to this area of the mountain? How can I help you to be able to get to the peak of the mountain where your story is going to be a roller coaster, where your success is going to be a roller coaster? All right. There's some few points which when I was preparing this, I actually took down some few points which can actually help us. Let me just go through, because at this at this area of the curve, this is where all the beginners are going to belong. All this area, this is where all the beginners are here, and all the profitable. Here you can call yourself, even if you call yourself a professional Forex trader here, you only call yourself a profitable Forex trader when you get to this quadrant. Remember, there's a big difference between a professional Forex trader and a profitable Forex trader. A professional Forex trader is just somebody who already have the skills, all right? Professionalism just comes with knowledge. All right, professionalism just comes with knowledge, while profitability in Forex trading comes with experience. So at this level, even if you just have the knowledge, you are still in this quadrant. You have the knowledge, you are a professional. Yes, professionalism is not going to put food on your table or money in your wallet. All right, our main goal is to get to the quadrant where we can call ourselves profitable Forex trader. So meanwhile, you are still a beginner and you are still trying to get to the peak of the mountain. What are some of the things you can do? The first thing you can do is to avoid, all right, to avoid all mistakes. Not that you can actually stay away from all these errors, because you learn by making mistakes. That is the truth. It's the same thing in Forex. Sometimes you learn by blowing accounts. But what I advise you to do when you are still at this level is to try as much as possible to avoid all mistakes which all beginner Forex traders make, which end up blowing their Forex account. All right. So those are the mistakes you should be trying to avoid. And those mistakes boil down to unrealistic expectations. All right. Expectations. This will be the quickest way for you to give up in Forex. The quickest way for you to give up in Forex, if you have unrealistic expectations. You just started trading Forex maybe 2 days ago or 2 months ago, or maybe even a year ago, and you're already thinking of being a billionaire or a millionaire. It's not gonna happen. It's like you being a pilot or being a doctor. It's going to take time for you to actually master those keys and get to the zone and start trading in the zone of Forex trader. So unrealistic expectations is something that will also kill you. It's something that will prevent you from getting to the peak of the mountain. Remember, we're talking about points that will help you from moving from the bottom of the mountain to the peak of the mountain, where everything will become a roller coaster. Good. Now, another point you also have to do, here you just have to set realistic expectations, right? Another thing you just need to do is you also need to know this is a long term, all right? This is a long-term game. You need to know Forex trading is a long-term game. You're still going to be trading 10 years to come. You're still going to be trading 20, 30, 40, 50 years to come. So don't start in Forex trading and you act as if it is something you want to make money after 1 month and quit trading. No, it's not going to happen. So you need to know this is a long-term game, and even if it has to take you 2 years to master those keys, 3 years to master those keys, for the rest of your life, you're going to be making that money because the skis are already there. Nobody's going to dig your brain and remove the skis. You already have the skis. So you need, at this level, while trying to get to the peak of the mountain, you need to treat Forex as a long-term game. Always treat Forex as a long-term game. Then, another point here, you need to know this is not a get rich. A get rich quick, right? This is not a get rich quick scheme. All right, at this level where you are still trying to get to the peak, you need to understand very well that Forex trading is not a get rich quick scheme. Although I might put it this way, Forex trading is a get rich sure scheme if you know what you are doing, but not a get rich quick scheme. So if you see your brother who is telling you to bring another person, to bring another person, to sign another person, to sign another person, and make Forex trading to look as if it's network marketing, then I advise you to run for your dear life, because Forex trading is not network marketing. You don't need to bring another person, to bring another person, to bring another person, to bring another person. No, that is network marketing, which is a pyramid scheme, and that is how people advertise get rich quick schemes to you guys. And at the end of the day, you're going to end up losing all your money, including your life savings. So when you are just starting, you need to know Forex trading is not a get rich quick scheme. You're not going to get rich overnight. You're not going to get rich after 1 month, after 2 months, after 3 months, after 6 months, or even after a year. It's not going to be possible. I'm not here to sell you guys dreams, all right? I'm here to be able to bring the reality to you guys. I'm not here to sell people dreams. Good. Then another thing, the last thing you need to also do at this particular point is when you are trying to get to the peak of the mountain, don't be alone. Don't be alone in a sense that join a community. I call it a community. I'm not to join in a community of Forex traders where you guys can be sharing ideas on a daily basis. You guys can be sharing trade setups and stuff like that. Don't be alone. Look for an inner circle, all right? Even if you're just confused, that's why, taking me for an example, I have my inner circle. I have my Discord community where I have more than 2,000 members who are sharing ideas on a daily basis. So check the link on the video description to be able to join my free Discord. That is totally for free. But there you'll be able to see traders who are sharing ideas on a daily basis. Even if you are still trying on some, you can always ask the question. You're free to chat. So that is an example of a community, an example of you not being alone while trying to reach at the peak of the market or at the peak of the mountain. All right. Then the last point is what? The last point here is discipline. Discipline. I don't know if my spelling is correct, but that is discipline. So that is the last point. The last thing you need to do is discipline. There is no Forex trader that I know. Maybe there's one in Europe, in US, in Canada, or somewhere, I don't know, but there is no profitable Forex trader that I know who is making money in Forex trading who is not disciplined, who is not having hard rock or rock solid, who is not having rock solid discipline that he or she follows on a daily basis. Discipline is key, whether you like it or not. Even if you are somebody who is very rough in real life, or you are somebody who is very careless, very reckless, Forex trading is going to bring the real you. That is the truth. If you're somebody who is very careless in real life, you don't start something and finish, you don't stick to anything, you're not disciplined, Forex trading is going to put you on your it's going to put you on your place. Forex trading is going to bring that character out of you. So discipline is the first thing. When you're just starting, ask yourself, how can you be disciplined? I can't advise you on this one. Individuals are different, and you should be able to look for ways that can enable you to be able to stay focused, to be able to stick to your trading plan, to be able to stick to your trading rules. Discipline at this level is one of the most important things that will help you to be able to climb the mountain and reach, to be able to push your boat to the end of the mountain where it can be able to go down on a roller coaster. Good. When you've actually gotten to the top of the mountain, sorry about it, but I've seen situations where people struggle for years upon years, and when they get to the top of the mountain, let me undo this. You see people struggle for years upon years, and when they get to the top of the mountain, you see them, they reverse and go back down. I've seen situations like that. I've seen situations where you see somebody struggle until when that person start making profit, when that person goes break even or start making reasonable profits in Forex, you see that person goes back to level 0. That person goes back to level 1. I've seen situations like that. That person goes back to the bottom of the mountain. All right. So our main goal is to stay rich, not just being rich, but to stay rich. That is something that you need to strive. Your main goal shouldn't just be to be rich. Your main goal shouldn't just be to have money. Any idiot can have money. You just need to be lucky. You just need to win a lottery, right? You can be that's why they say any idiot can be a millionaire, but not any idiot can be wealthy. Wealthy now is what comes in now if you know what you are doing, all right? Good. That is why now when you've gotten to this level, how can you stay at that particular level? That's why in life, the one main thing or something which is very difficult in life is not just being rich, but to stay rich. All right, our main goal is to stay rich, not just being rich. So once you get to the peak of the mountain, how can you stay at the peak of the mountain, or how do you make sure your ball actually goes down on that roller coaster which we've all preached, right? So how can you stay on that particular area, or how can you be able to maintain that level of success? That is the main goal. How can you maintain that level of success? The first thing you need to do is, on this part, you need to be able to reward the first thing. You've been trying years upon years upon years. At this level, at least you need to reward yourself, right? Yes, you need to be able to reward yourself. When I got here, okay, when I just finished, I'm gonna give you guys an example. You need to be able to reward yourself. This is not punishment, right? Or it's not prison. You're actually trying to learn a skill, and if you've actually start seeing results on that skill, it doesn't give you any harm, or it doesn't cause you any harm by just rewarding yourself. That is why when I got to this particular level in 2019, you can see this is my first car. I bought my first car. This was 2019. All right, this is the same example I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. When I got to this level, this was 2019, where I got to the peak of the mountain and everything was a roller coaster. I can see this is 2022 and nothing could prevent me from getting there. All right, so when I got here, I rewarded myself. I bought my first car. I think it was a Toyota Viz or something, but that is a picture. That was my first car. I rewarded myself because I always like to use myself as an example. Another thing you need to do is keep learning. Even today, all right, even today, I keep learning. That's why they say if you are not informed, you will be deformed. Or if you are not informed, you are deformed. You need to keep learning. You need to keep yourself on the edge. The reason why I even started this channel was because I wanted to keep learning. If I learn something and the moment I try to teach you that particular topic, I'm going to learn it more. It's going to stick in my brain. It's going to become retentive. So the moment I try to teach you guys this topic, the same time I study it, the more. The same time it sinks into my system, into my brain, the more. So it's a win-win situation. Anytime you see me shooting a video, it's a win-win situation. That is an example of what? Keep learning. Keep learning. All right? Keep learning. That is the next point. I'm just giving you points that will enable you to stay at that level of success, or that will enable you to make sure you don't try to get your boat to the peak of the mountain and it instead goes back in the opposite direction. Because if you're not careful, you get here, it can go back in the opposite direction. But if you follow these steps, for sure, you'll be able to attain that level of success. And then try another thing. Even though I've already mentioned vividly, but I'm going to explain it in detail. Try to teach another person. All right? Try to teach another person. As soon as you get to that level of success where you are already seeing some results, try. It can even just be your sister or your brother. Call that person if that person is interested in Forex, or let's just talk about even if it's business or anything. If that person is interested in that topic, teach that particular person. The moment you are trying to teach that person, it becomes retentive, and trust me, you will never forget that particular topic again. I remember when I was in high school, we would learn about maybe osmosis or maybe reproduction or something. Our teachers will force us to teach our friends. Our teachers will force us to teach another person. The moment you try to teach another person, it becomes retentive, all right? When they actually give you that thing in the exam, when you are writing, you just remember everything you were trying to teach another person, and you never forget that topic in your life. So that is the reason why I say when you get to this point, try to teach another person, all right? Teach another person. That is the best thing. Try to teach another person when you get to this particular level, because it becomes retentive and it helps you stay on the edge. Then another thing you have to also do once you get to this point is be flexible. Be flexible. You need to be flexible to know what is not working, to know what is not more working, and to know when to do tweaks, to know when to tweak your strategy or to tweak your trading plan. And then the last point here is what? Adaptation. You need to be able to adaptation. Good. You need to be able to adapt, because in Forex trading, we follow where the money is. We follow where the market is going. We are not trying to reinvent the wheel. The market is already there. If it's going to go up, it will go up. If it's going to go down, it will go down. There is nothing you can do. You can't change anything. So we are not trying to change anything in Forex. We are trying to follow the market. That's why I'm talking about what? Adaptation. You should be able to easily adapt to market changing environment. All right. You should be able to easily adapt and make tweaks in your trading system, in your trading plan. You are not just trading like a robot, or you are not just working like a robot. If something is there which is not working, be smart enough and be flexible enough to easily pick up what is not more working and be able to make the relevant changes. So with that being said, that is why at the beginning of the video, I show you guys this picture, which was my 2015, where I just started. You can see I was still trying to take the ball from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain. That was my 2015. Then when my ball actually get to the peak of the mountain, where I actually went break even in Forex trading and started making profit, I showed you guys again this picture. This was my 2016 or my 2019 when I started making profit in Forex trading and I rewarded myself. And now 2022 where we are, I can't even count the blessings, all right? Even though they say count your blessings one by one, but the blessings are too many, because now I was able to follow this particular step. So with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. Please make sure you smash the like button on the video if you have gotten something from this video. Then another thing I want you to do is please let me know on the comment section. Let me know on the comment section which section of this mountain. I'll help you climb this mountain. I'm going to help you climb this mountain. I promise. I'm going to help you climb this mountain. Or if you've already gotten to the peak of the mountain, I'm going to help you stay on the peak of the mountain, or I'm going to help you to make sure your ball doesn't instead go on the opposite direction. Your ball should actually go down on this face of the mountain so that you should be able to attain that level of success. So candidly and frankly, let me know on the comment section which section of the mountain you are. Let me know on the comment section which section of the mountain where you are, what challenges you are facing, what other strategies you've tried, or what other systems you've tried. Let me know on the comment section. And if you've already arrived at the peak, let me know how you are enjoying at the peak. Let me know how you rewarded yourself. And if you have already arrived in 2022 and you're making money and schooling money, then also let me know on the comment section. The comment sections on my videos are always very, very interactive and very, very interesting. The comment sections on my video is like my own social media. I go there to talk to people, to hear what they are saying. So please let me know all of that on the comment section, and I promise you I'll reply to each and every comment on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Godlove University is dropping very, very soon. You guys have always asked for like a course or a curriculum where you can go through to actually get certified. So Godlove University is dropping very soon, and you'll be able to go through and be certified as a professional Forex trader and actually get a certificate that you can move into a bank, present that certificate, and they will give you a job to work. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time coming to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to subscribe to the channel. Check the link on the video description to be able to use the same Forex broker that I use. All right, until then, make sure you follow the videos that are going to be coming at the end of this screen, and I'll see you guys on the next videos. Peace.